Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more.
And to the rest of you, the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomachs, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? You guys, that's what I thought. No, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Hey y'all, I am back again with another video. And in today's video, you see the title. Ooh, it's some tea. It's some female rap tea. Let's go ahead and talk about it, okay? Like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, y'all, some tea is being spilt. Some tea is being spilt in regards to Erica Banks and Nicki Minaj, which is interesting because I have made a video not too long ago about Erica that was talking about some of the things that are being discussed right now. But apparently, one of the record executives from 1501, who was a label that Erica was signed to, that I don't think she's signed to now, but she was, okay? And he's coming out to speak about Nicki and Erica's interaction, okay? So apparently, what's being said is that Nicki Minaj said that she's not finna work with no Erica Banks on her most recent song that she had put out, or one of her singles called Ain't Got Time, which, if you guys haven't listened to that song, it's actually really freaking good, to be honest. Like, one of the better songs that Erica has put out in a while, in my opinion. I would go listen to that. Apparently, Nicki Minaj was asked to hop on this record, and Nicki Minaj said no. I don't mess with Erica Banks like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a listen to this clip and then we'll be back.
You know what I mean? But when it came to the label, it didn't have any structure. So I came in to provide the structure, and Erica really didn't like the professional structure. I've been in the business 25 years. So when I come in, Erica had never been to South by Southwest. She had never been to A3C. She had never been outside. She had a TikTok moment during the pandemic. So she never had a chance to really experience being a real artist until now, over the past couple of years. So she didn't really accept well the change. And, you know, she wanted to get Nicki Minaj on her record, Ain't Got Time. So that's why she calls me a liar. Let me clear this up. She calls me a liar because during the Zoom calls, I said I would reach out to Nicki's people, which I did. Me and her husband, cool. I reached out to them, and Nicki was like, "I'm not fucking with her because she dissed me 2 years ago." I'm not.
Dissed her 2 years.
Yeah. Erica Banks dissed Nicki Minaj years ago, saying she. So Nicki from Queens, so she not. I would double back and fuck around.
I'm gonna just go get my drink. Keep it going. I'm gonna go get me another cocktail. Okay.
That lady at the end was so me when I was listening to this clip. I was like, ooh. I was like, where's my whiskey and coke? Let me sip because what is going on? But y'all remember when I had talked about that Erica was on those interviews or whatever. It was in my past video, so if you haven't seen it, then you might not know. But when Erica was in those past interviews and she was talking about how the Nicki Minaj don't work with no girls who can actually rap, I don't know if that's the diss she's talking about. If that's the diss that Nicki Minaj is allegedly talking about, then okay. But if there's another diss, y'all let me know what other diss Erica dissed her, because I don't recall that. But that's what I remember, okay? In my video that I made about Erica Banks recently, I actually talked about this. And I was saying how her doing that interview, speaking about Nicki Minaj, saying, well, Nicki Minaj has worked with other girls who can't rap like that, and it hurt my feelings that she didn't work with me because I can actually rap. It was like it was coming off very desperate and coming off very like she needed a future, when it's like, no, girl, stand on your own, do your own thing. Don't be wondering or looking and trying to perceive as to what other girls might have that you might not have. You're looking like a why not me type of bitch. Like, excuse my French, but you're looking like oh, why does she get to have that and I don't? No, you can never, and that's this is just a life lesson thing, guys. You can never look at somebody and say, why them and not me? You have to always stand on your own. You have to always carve a lane for yourself that is for you. If something's for you, it's for you. If something's not, it's not. You can't look at somebody else and say, well, they're not nearly as talented as me, or they're not this and they're not that, so how could they get that? You can't compare yourself to nobody else's journey. You know what I'm saying? And Erica just failed to do that in all fronts. That interview is not it. You have to do your own thing. You can't be worrying about nothing or nobody else. If you have a vision or goal in mind, you go with that vision and goal and you X out everybody else, period. And so her mentioning Nicki and making it seem like, oh, well, Nicki only works with untalented girls and this and that, that's not going to get you the feature at the end of the day. Her bringing that up and trying to make it seem like, oh, Nicki's only working with these types of girls, what is that going to do? Is that going to turn around and make Nicki then work with you? No, it's not. So you might as well just chop, just leave it. Now, some people in the comments had a lot to say about this. A lot of people were saying, yeah, agreeing with how Erica shouldn't get a feature from Nicki. And then there were some people who were saying, like, oh, but what about JT? JT actually dissed Nicki and she said some worse stuff and she made a whole diss track about Nicki Minaj and she was going in and in and in and all that. And Nicki Minaj is cool with JT. So here's my comment on that particular situation, right? So people were also saying, like, oh, JT apologized, that's why. Yeah, that's true. And I think that Nicki Minaj has every right to forgive JT if she want to forgive her. But I do agree that JT has said and done worse stuff. She's made a diss track on her. They picked, her and Young Miami picked Cardi B over Nicki Minaj at one point for a long time. So it is very interesting how now they're like really close, allegedly buddy buddy. I mean, it's great. It's a good spirit for Nicki to have to forgive her despite all of that. But it is interesting how just JT compared to what Erica said, treason. JT though, compared to what Erica Banks did and what JT did, woo, two drastically different types of disses, if you want to call it that, right? But, JT did publicly apologize to Nicki Minaj and, everything like that. She reclaimed her position as a barb now. That's another topic. I'm not even going to get into JT. I like her. But I do think she hangs on to Nicki's coattails pretty tight. And if I'm going to be honest, I only feel like the Barbs like JT because Nicki Minaj decided to forgive her. But I think if Nicki Minaj never forgave JT, the Barbs would drag JT all the time. They would make fun of her. They would call her names. They would say she's this and that and the third. I think the only reason why the Barbs like JT is because Nicki decided to forgive her. But if it wasn't for that, they would drag her like they drag everybody else. All right. Anyway, not even going to get into the JT Nicki things. That's another thing. But what do you guys think about the Erica Banks situation? What do you think about Nicki allegedly saying F F Erica Banks? I'm not hopping on nothing. It's funny. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.